In recent weeks, the wrestling world has lost a lot of iconic and living legends. I'm Tommy Dreamer, and welcome to Cageside Noise. In recent weeks, the wrestling industry has sadly lost my friends, people I grew up watching. We lost Blackjack Mulligan, Balls Mahoney, and a true icon and a pioneer for women's wrestling, Chyna. I mourn someone's loss by celebrating their life. I do cry, especially with Balls, John Reckner. I've known him since, he started wrestling at 13. I think I met him when I was 19. And he truly was a character. And I could tell you so many Balls Mahoney stories because he was a crazy, crazy man. And he lived life like a crazy man, but in a good way. And I've said it publicly before, and I'll say it publicly again. He was a crazy man, but he was our crazy man. What I wanted to talk about was reading a lot of people's comments about what I posted on Facebook. Most told me nice stories, and that I love. But a lot of other people wanted to pass blame on either the wrestling business or in particular WWE. And I don't get paid by WWE, so these are truly my thoughts and my opinion. I know Balls Mahoney wrestled since he was 13 years old. This is all he ever wanted to do. I met Chyna when she first started. She had come to the original ECW to try to get booked. I met Blackjack Mulligan later on when he was being inducted into Hall of Fame. Me personally, and talking with a lot of wrestlers, I don't think anyone would change their direction or their passion for what they did in life. We all start off as fans, and a lot of people want to criticize the WWE or the wrestling business, and that's so unfair, or saying it was drugs or the WWE forced them. I gotta tell you a lot about what WWE has done to help the wrestlers. Every 3 to 6 months, WWE sends you a letter to your house that if you know anyone who has a substance abuse problem or needs help, guess what? They will pay for it. WWE also has a whole wellness program for WWE wrestlers and former wrestlers. They also have upped their previous injuries for people that they're signing. There's so many different things that WWE has done to step up the protection of their wrestlers, which is very, very cool. And a lot of casting, I guess, negative on the wrestling business. If you look at what happened recently in the music industry, we lost Phife Dawg, Prince, that's why I'm wearing purple. Who else? David Bowie. It would be like classifying, hey, the music industry, that's why people pass away and die. No, we were all here on borrowed time, and people go out there and show you your talents, and that's why I love, when Prince passed away, I listened to Purple Rain, I listened to his songs. With Balls, with Chyna, with Blackjack Mulligan, I went and celebrated their life by watching them at their finest moments. Go on YouTube, go on the WWE Network, watch Blackjack Mulligan in the 70s. And in the 80s. Go and watch Chyna with Eddie Guerrero or Chris Jericho. Or go watch Balls Mahoney against Masato Tanaka, Rob Van Dam, or the Dudley Boys. Celebrate these people's lives. I understand how much they touched our souls. We miss them, we love them. And hey, celebrate their life. Don't mourn their death. Don't talk bad about them in their passing, because we are, again, all on borrowed time, and live every single day like it's your last, because one day it will be, and celebrate the gift of life. So at my last House of Hardcore show, I celebrated how I know John Reckner, Balls Mahoney, would want to be celebrated. Enjoy.
It was Balls, and he started wrestling at 13 years old because they watched Chuck Popeye Richards. And I remember I stood in this very ring right around here. We had to ring the bell for another one of our friends that passed away. And John had his head down. He's like, I hate this. And I'm like, I know, Balls. And he's like, no, I hate this. And I was like, I get it, Balls. We're having to, shut up. I'm not going to ring the bell for Balls because I just know Balls, and trust me, you know him too, he was different. And that's a sad note. So if there's one way to celebrate the life of Balls Mahoney, there is only one way to do it. So please do it.
This has been a bit of a somber episode, so we're gonna give away some prizes. This just in, a little delayed there. You know, we gotta really spruce up this giveaway here. We gotta have a meeting after this. From our friends at the Smithsonian Channel, Sports Detectives gave us the greatest performer, boxer, and man who influenced so many in professional wrestling. I Am Ali, the Blu-ray, and we're gonna give this away, and we're gonna spruce up the show next week because I just don't want stuff flying at me because that's how I get hurt. I'm Tommy Dreamer, and this is Cageside Noise.